Hey, this is Chris and Matt from CricketUsers.com, and we have the Motorola Photon Q right here. It's an LTE phone, but obviously Cricket doesn't have LTE networks. But we have it fully flashed to Cricket Wireless. It has 3G data, talk, text, MMS, like I said, internet. Works pretty well. Let's go to what's my IP address. If this is your first time visiting our channel, you might not know that we've never posted anything that wasn't legit. Not trying to fool anyone. There's no benefit to trying to fool you guys. We always post tutorials on how to do what we've done. You can see right there, that's our IP address. Cricket Communications is the ISP, and we are in Houston. So basically, there were a couple things we ran into when trying to flash this phone.
Well, first off, obtaining the MSL was a bit of a task, to say the least. We ended up doing that without contacting Sprint or paying for that service. We ended up zeroing out the MSL just to make things easier to program on our end. Also, we ran into some driver issues. We could not get a diag port, or we did get a diag port, but we could not find a driver for it. And we ended up having to use a Razer driver, if I'm correct. But long story short, we ended up being able to talk to the phone and program it, so on and so forth. That's how you open up diag mode, ## 3424, forgive me, and just go ahead and hit edit and bring up diag. But yeah, this thing's definitely on Cricket Wireless, connected to an EVDO Rev A network using PRL 45513.
So we tried a couple of things to get MMS working natively, but that didn't work. So we went ahead and installed Matt's little program here, and we had no problem sending and receiving an MMS. And if this looks familiar, it's because it's from a AOSP build. So you get a nice messaging app that looks like it belongs to an ICS device instead of some of the older messaging apps that are out there. But if you get to play with this phone, it's a lot nicer than the Motorola Droid 4, which kind of has the same form factor and sort of the same look. The screen is much improved on this device. So later in the week, look for our tutorial on how to flash this device. It should be one of the best we've ever put out there. You don't have to unlock the bootloader or root this device to get it working on Cricket Wireless, and that's a great thing. You have anything to say about it?
The display is not bad. I'm highly surprised about that. It was a bit of a task to get this thing working on Cricket, but it's all said and done.
Yeah, build quality is great. You know, we have like 4 Galaxy Nexuses. Actually, we have 4 Galaxy S3s at my apartment right now, and a Galaxy Nexus. We flashed that one to Cricket as well. But I think the build quality of the Motorola's is just much better. I'm still going to carry my S3, but if I was a person that had to have a keyboard, had to type out long emails or text a lot, I mean, I would love to carry this phone, and I might even carry this phone on my own. We have a car docking station that can probably fit the device into it with a slim case. That's always nice. Just slip it in there when you're in the car, listen to Pandora or whatever you want. What do you think? To me, this has a little rubberized feel in the back. I mean, it's a unibody. You can't take it the back cover off and everything. But I mean, how do you think this build quality compares to like a Galaxy S3?
Well, I'll be honest here. It's definitely, I'm not sure how to put this. I'd say it's built well, but it's not on par with Motorola's build quality. In short, the Razer is just a solid device. You put one in your hand and it feels heavy, you know, it just feels really, really nice in your hands. This thing, you know, like the back of it, for instance, you know, it's got this plastic right here, and I wish they would have followed, you know, the Razer and put the Kevlar along the back or something along those lines, and perhaps this should have been metal, you know, or whatever composite material the Razer's, you know, got along its edges. It feels a little flimsy for a Motorola device. One thing I will say about it, though, is the keyboard feels great. I typed out a few messages on it, and man, the keys are just very, very tactile, responsive. They have this click to them, and they actually go down quite a bit. It feels great to type on. If you need a hard keyboard, this is definitely something you'd be interested in.
So I guess we could say that you think this is accurate? The build quality is probably in between like a Razer and a Galaxy S3.
I'd say somewhere right in the middle. It feels plasticky for a Motorola. It doesn't feel, you know, super solid. It feels like it'd be able to take a beating, but at the same time, you know, you compare it to a Razer, and the Razer just feels that much better in hand.
But it does have a front-facing camera, and this is a premium device, so a great candidate to be flashed to Cricket Wireless. Like I said, stay tuned this week for that tutorial and the tutorial on the Galaxy Nexus. For more information, just visit our website at cricketusers.com. Like this video, that helps us be encouraged to keep on making videos and sharing what we know with you guys. It helps us out, your donations, everything, liking. It pretty much brings in revenue so that we can actually purchase devices like this because they're really expensive. I mean, this one, for instance, was $400. Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and like our Facebook page at facebook.com/cricket Facebook.com/cricket users. Thank you.